Hey besties, I completely forgot about this until I was like halfway through the voiceover, but I'm still doing Happy Home Paradise tours on Saturday, February 12th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm also doing a giveaway on that same live stream. The information for all of that is in the description. You have until Friday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to submit your builds to be toured on stream. So make sure to check the description if you want me to tour your build. Okay, love you, bye. Back to the build. Hey besties, it's Nat, aka Newt, back again with another speed build. Today, as you can see, we are in Windenburg in The Sims 4. For those of you who don't know, this build is a part of a new series I'm starting on the channel, which is a Animal Crossing themed legacy challenge in The Sims 4. I'll link up in the card my previous video where I did a speed build of my starter house, quote unquote. If you know anything about a legacy challenge, you know that you can't really have a traditional starter house in a legacy. But I built like a beginner house for my self sim. And today you have the absolute pleasure of watching me convert the party house, that's what the household is called, into Coco and Genji's converted factory loft. And we're going to get into it in a minute with the drama surrounding them living together, but a couple of things. Sorry about this video going up a little late. As you can see by the length of it, this build took me ages. And unlike my last build, which was a one-bedroom starter house, this build, as you can see, is not that. So now you get a real taste for how long it takes me to build something in The Sims 4. It takes me a minute. Two, sorry about that notification that was on screen at the beginning. I did take my medicine. This morning. So there you go. But yes, this is the former party house lot in The Sims 4. It comes with Windenburg. It's like a household of like young adult friends who, like, one of them is a DJ and one of them is a bartender and one of them is like an athlete, and they all live together. It's very cute. But I kicked them out, and now Genji and Coco are living here, and I'm just like messing with the outside a little bit. It definitely has like factory vibes to it, but I wanted to like change them up a little bit, take advantage of all of the industrial items that they added in packs, like Moschino stuff and the kit that they released, and I used those doors from Snowy Escape to look like a garage because I wanted it to look like a big garage doors in the front, and I took advantage of all of those things to sort of make the space more industrial. Ooh, and eco lifestyle. There's a lot of eco lifestyle in this house. But yes, Coco and Genji, for those of you who don't know, in my Animal Crossing town, there is a love square between Coco, Genji, Marshall, and Fuchsia. And we are going to be transferring that, along with all of my other like villager dynamics, into this legacy challenge. That's essentially the idea behind it. I love The Sims 4. I love simulation games. That's why I love Animal Crossing. And I thought it would be really fun to start bringing Sims 4 content to my channel while sort of incorporating it with my Animal Crossing content and like meshing them together. So essentially, I've made myself sim, like I said, link in the card to that speed build of my house. And that is going to be the founder for this legacy challenge where we're going to have 10 generations of Sims from that original sim. But the twist is that it's Animal Crossing themed. So I'm going to take all of the villagers from my Animal Crossing town in New Horizons and all of their drama and relationship dynamics and bring them into The Sims 4. And that is the beginning of this is the beginning of that. Oh my god. I have to figure out how to talk in between now and 45 minutes from now because this is a long one, besties. I was experimenting with having this like clock tower business. I thought it was cute, but it's just like too busy, and I ended up not putting anything up there. I just like the nice slope of the roof better, and I really love how the Moschino windows are. I can finally use those rounded windows. You know, you never get a chance to use those. But yeah, Coco and Genji are living together. I saw a comment somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen now. But there was a comment somewhere of like, you should have different villagers live together than based on if they're a couple or not. So for those of you who don't know, on my island, like I said, love square between Coco, Genji, Fuchsia, and Marshall. Right now, Coco and Fuchsia are dating, and Genji and Marshall are dating. But there was a big there's like drama because Coco and Genji kind of like have a thing for each other, and Marshall hates Coco, like hates her, and Coco is like honestly kind of mean. So, you know, he's not wrong, but he's like also mean. So it's like, pot calling the kettle black. Like, Marshall, come on. So I thought it would be more interesting than having the couples live together if there was like a roommate situation where, for like the sake of convenience, a couple of different villagers live together, even though they're not in a couple. So I thought that Coco and Genji it would be an interesting dynamic if they lived together, you know, because like the drama of that, like that's Fuchsia's girlfriend and Marshall's boyfriend, and we know they like each other, but they're living together, but like platonically, like just as roommates, like the drama, you know. And also, to add to the drama, they have a Jack and Jill bathroom. Okay, we're going all in on the drama with this one, besties. This is advanced drama. Anyways, here I am messing with the loft area. It takes me a while to get the floor plan down. I wanted the front area to be open and the back living area to be open, and then have their bedrooms on the second floor in the middle, so that it was just like really open air and like big and like lofty, you know. And I ended up also having like a tiny little loft space on the other side of the house, like in the back, that I just put a couch up there and a yoga mat. I was like, you know, Genji can do yoga, Coco can read, it's all good. Ooh, another housekeeping thing. I'm recording this during rush hour, so also like school buses are going by. Apologies for that. I know I'm the most sensitive to the noise of anyone because I'm the one editing the video, but at the same time, like, apologies. I try my best. I live in a very noisy place. Actually, you know what was funny? When I was doing the bedrooms, it kind of reminded me, like the look of it kind of reminded me of a loft that I was looking at the last time that I was like moving apartments, but they were so expensive and like not cute. Like it was not cute in there, and the location was good, but like other than that, it would like really suck to live there. So we passed. It was like, this is too expensive, and it didn't have like actual laundry. Like the laundry was downstairs and you had to pay for it, which like, what is this, college? Like, why am I paying for that? Listen, if an apartment wants to charge me a couple $100 a month and I have to take my laundry somewhere else, by all means, go right ahead, but not for the prices they were charging. That was funny of them. That was really funny. Okay, I'll stop talking about that. But yes, that was sort of the inspiration for the space. Like, what if that loft that I looked at when I was apartment hunting didn't suck? Think about that. Like, you know, it's giving fantasy. But yeah, here I am putting together the basic floor plan. This is pretty much how it ends up. So I'm so sorry if this is too fast, by the way. I tried to speed it up as much as possible without making it like motion sickness-y, because I wanted the video to not be 800 hours long, but at the same time I didn't want it to like throw you guys off when you're watching it. So let me know in the comments if this speed is too fast, if you want me to slow it down, if you want me, like if there's parts of the builds that you want me to cut out, if it's boring, just let me know, besties. I can adjust for my next speed build, and hopefully my next speed build won't take me 5 hours. Oh, and I'm using the lamps from the industrial loft kit for like the ceiling. I use like the super tall ones. That kit I have mixed feelings about. Obviously, as you can see, I used a lot of items from it, including those beautiful like open doors. I just like, the kits are like fine, you know. I get them. I understand, like, especially in comparison to the Sims 3 store, which still has crazy prices, even though the Sims 3 is like not even the most recent game. It's literally over a decade old at this point. It's some of the kits are fine. I really like the plant kit. I will say that the plant kit I get a lot of use out of, including in this house. And I guess I do get use out of the industrial loft kit. I think the kits are really just like a need to have basis of like, do you need this in your game? Do you like to build? Buy a build kit. Do you build in this style? Is this a style that you like? Do you make Create a Sims content? Create a Sims? Create a Sim. Do you play Create a Sim? And you like to create a little sim? Updates, still have not learned how to talk. Awesome. This is going spectacularly. The Create a Sim kits in particular, I think, are really great for people on console because they don't have access to CC, which I am so sorry. I that must be hard. That must be hard. I could not play this game without CC, especially not Create a Sim. I can build a house without CC, easy, but Create a Sim, I at least have to have a custom skin, eyes, and the Kajiko lashes, or I cannot. I just cannot. I simply cannot. Here I am adding some like decorations to like make it look more factory-ish. I changed the roof as well, and I added these. I don't actually have a fireplace in this house, so those will not do anything. Maybe I should have put one outside in the back. I don't know. It's whatever. I put like a fire pit out there. I think it's cute. I also thought about going into debug and getting like a fake car to put out here to like make it look like a garage, but I ended up putting like a little seating area and that dance floor, like the cardboard dance floor that actually comes with this pack, to like look like a makeshift rug. And I put a basketball hoop because it's for Genji. That was actually like one of his whims, like when I opened the lot to build this. And so when I exited a build mode, he had his whim satisfied, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy for you, Genji. Love that for you. Here I am messing with the landscaping. I like really barely landscape this house. I am so glad that I didn't have to build the outside, because God only knows how long this build would have taken me if I had to do that. That would have taken me forever. Oh, here's something. This set of plants from Snow the Escape, I use this in every single build. I used it in the last build. I'm using it in this build. I use it, I think, 3 times in this build. At least 3 times. Maybe 4. Maybe I use it 4 times. I don't play about that set of plants. That set of plants, chef's kiss. I'm not even mad that, like, they're stuck together. Normally, that pisses me off when EA does that, but they fit so beautifully because it's so, like, thin compared to, like, other, like, groups of plants where it's, like, chunky and weird and you can't fit it in places. It's like a straight line, so it's, like, it fits everywhere. The colors are beautiful. It's just, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I love that pack. I love Snowy Escape. This is me as a builder talking, by the way. I don't, in terms of gameplay, I have other opinions about the packs. I definitely think that in terms of like an overall package, the pack that I'm playing with right now, Get Together, like this world, Windenburg, definitely best pack. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10 for Get Together. Very, very good. But yeah, as a builder, I'm very biased towards certain packs, especially because of like if they match my building style. Which this very much is. I love a little industrial vibe. As you can see, I ended up using these base game counters because I forgot they existed, and I was like, I don't want them to look too fancy, but I also don't want them to look too run down. Like, I wanted this apartment to look more like, don't honk at me. I feel like I say that every video, but like people stay honking at me. Like, what did I do to them, you know? Anyways, I wanted it to look like industrial. I wanted it to have that, you know, industrial vibe. Like, I didn't want it to look too like made up and pretty, like really, really nice, but I wanted like the really nice decor elements to come from the furniture and not necessarily the stuff like the counters and the appliances and things, because in my mind, like, Coco is such a cool girl that she decorated this place and it looks amazing. And she's like one of your friends where it's like, how did you find this stuff? Like, you thrifted this? Where did you get this? You know, or like you built this yourself? Like, she's one of those girls. Coco is a cool girl. You're gonna see at the end, I put the create a sim, and I'll show you guys all of their outfits and like their traits and stuff. I had so much fun making those sims. I don't really want to make sims on camera, one, because I use a ton of CC and I'm not about to, I'm not searching for links. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I can't even keep track of my Animal Crossing custom designs, let alone CC links for the Sims. Absolutely not. I will try to have my my custom skin and eyes though in the description for you guys. But yes, Coco, such a cool girl. She's an artist, because we don't have pottery in the game, because when they added the knitting stuff pack, there was like a vote for a stuff pack. They've done that twice. They did it with laundry and with knitting. And the general vote was like for an arts and crafts theme stuff pack, and I voted for pottery. And I think I also voted, or like ceramics, and I think I also voted for embroidery, which obviously we got embroidery with the Cottage Living pack, but I really hope we get pottery at some point because I really wanted pottery badly. But she's an artist instead. Oh, by the way, link to my Coco speed build for her house in Animal Crossing, which was a pottery studio. I honestly really love that build. It's one of my favorites I've ever done. But yes, she's a cool girl. As you can see by this living room, okay? She just picks the coolest furniture. She just has the best taste. I ended up having it be a little bit more modern and sleek than this. I really relied heavily on eco lifestyle. Though, to be honest, I rely heavily on eco lifestyle every time I build a house. Like, that's not new for me. But I thought in particular, like, the specific style of eco lifestyle where it's, like, upcycled and, like thrifted and, like old reused fabrics. I thought that worked really well with, like, Coco's cool girl aesthetic, because it's like modern, but it still has like, it's very vintagey and like she found this or she made this, like that type of vibe. And that's what I wanted her to have. And I made this custom like console with this little like ottoman that comes with City Living, I think, because it has like, it's full of books and like CDs, and I just thought that they would have like a bunch of stuff, you know. They're like, Coco has like a bunch of cool records that she listens to that you've never heard of before. Like, she's that type of girl. And I did use the $10,000 TV because I like how it looks like a projector screen, and I'm not apologizing. Obviously, one thing about a legacy challenge, for those of you who don't know, is that you can't play with any household except for your legacy household. So I'm only going to actively play these households, quote unquote, to cheat their relationships. So I'm going to come in when I do Marshall's house, which will come up very soon. When I do Marshall's house, I will cheat his relationship so that he's in a relationship with Genji. When I do Fuchsia's house, I'll do the same thing. I'll cheat them to have like their careers at a certain level and all of that stuff, and then I'll just leave. So, you know, it's technically not like a real legacy challenge, but, you know, it's for fun. So I'm going to just like cheat their relationships a little bit just so that we can set up the drama so it can unfold, but from my Sims perspective, if that makes sense. I struggled with the dining room. This honestly was the hardest part of this build. I think it was the color of the bar stools that was throwing me off. I don't know if I kept the Mount Kohlrabi bar stools or not. I just really love the shape of them, but I think the colors were messing me up. Like the different wood tones, and like the black was too dark, especially with like the gray concrete floors, which I used throughout the house. I just think they look really nice. And like the rug in the living room was too dark, and it was just like not working at all. But I really, really like how this room turned out. Like, I'm so biased. Like, I love building a Sims house where I'm like, oh, I would live here. But it's like, I need to like get out of my comfort zone and like build stuff that's like less me. But I think in this case, because of the way that Coco specifically is, I think that this is like right up both of our alleys, if that makes sense. Like Coco's a cool girl. I am a slightly less cool girl. A wannabe cool girl. So, you know, we have similar style. Also, my other secret to decorating a Sims house, a lot of plants. Use a lot of plants. Never stop using plants, especially that plant from Snowy Escape, that set of plants, and the hanging plant that came with the plant kit, which is excellent. I love it. I use it all over the house. It's my favorite. I like the other hanging plants, like the one that came with the paranormal stuff pack and the ones that you can get from Debug from the knitting pack. Those are fine, but this one is different. She's different, you know? She's different. I just love how long it is, and like how it like overtakes the pot, so you can't even really see the pot. It's like just a plant. I think it's so cool. Welcome to the struggle of finding rugs for this house. The way that this like took me my entire life, all of my life force, all of the energy in my body to get this area done, never again. I'm glad that I did though. I think this place turned out really cool, and I'm excited to have my Sims in the legacy challenge come hang out here and like see what's going on and like hang out. Also, I think it might be kind of cool if like over time, like maybe Marshall moves in, or like Genji moves out, or like Fuchsia moves in, or like, I don't know. I have a plan for Fuchsia as well, and we'll get to that later in a different video perhaps. But you know, that could cause some drama, and I think that would be really fun. This place is pretty small though, I will say. It's deceptively large because of the loft area. If I closed off the upstairs or like closed off the open ceiling, then you could definitely get way more bedrooms in here. But I just like the open ceilings. I think they're fun, especially that front area. Oh, and I put this other fake garage over there. I thought about going into the gallery and looking for like already pre-done murals to use, but I was like, no, I'd rather have Coco do them. I think that would be fun, like to come over and see like a mural that she did. Oh, all the plants from the plant kit are just so great. I love them. But yeah, the dining room is sort of taking shape now. I think this is like the final rug, and I put this bar back here, and I experimented with a bar from Dine Out and a bar from the base game, and I ended up going with the one from Dine Out because I liked the way that it looked better. I think the one from the base game, I had to like put two of them next to each other, and it was a little repetitive. Ooh, and this was the part of the build where I remember that these exist from from Get to Work. I totally forgot that those exist, and I'm so glad that I remembered, because the extra tall wall height version of that little like metal thing, girder, support thing, it fits perfectly underneath the short windows that are on that top floor. And I think I only end up using two of them just because of the spacing, but I really like how they look. I think they look really fun. And I'm putting some neon signs up just because, you know, Genji has to decorate a little bit. You know, he's a guy's guy, I guess. Not to like gender essentialism Genji or whatever. He's a bit of a guy's guy. He's a fun guy. He's a little dumb, but he's sweet. He's a sweetheart, except for with the whole stringing Marshall along situation. That was not very nice of him, I will say. But, you know, I wanted there to be like little touches of Genji throughout the house, even though definitely this is very much Coco's work, I will say. So that was sort of the idea behind the neon signs. Also, I put like a dance floor area so he can dance. I think I set that as one of his things that he likes to do. I should have put like a pool table. That would have been fun. Not a pool table, like a billiards table. We don't have a pool table in The Sims 4 because it's just not that kind of game. Maybe I'll replace the dance floor with the not billiards, foosball. I can't talk. Wow. What time is it? 20 minutes in? 20 minutes in. Still can't talk. Talking update. Still can't talk. But yeah, I might replace that with the foosball table that comes with this pack with Get Together. Here I am just adding these little decorations. I couldn't really fit them anywhere else because of the height of the windows on the second floor, but I wanted to have them somewhere because, you know, it's giving industrial vibes. So I put them in the bedroom, and I'm going to put like closets over there, like open closets. And I had a lot of fun with that. Here I am putting some graffiti, which I imagine Coco did. Putting some murals. Like I said, I ended up keeping those like main murals empty just so Coco can add some of her own if she would like. What else? The windows were so irritating. The way that I had move objects on, and sometimes the windows will just do that, if you can see in the top right. So much of this build was a struggle. Some areas came really naturally to me, and others were just like I was stuck. Like I knew what I wanted in my mind for the kitchen. Like I was like, once I got those counters down, I was like, this is perfect. Same with the bedrooms. The bedrooms came pretty quickly to me, but the living room and the dining room, no, absolutely not. That was a struggle. But I'm glad I got it done because, like I said, I'm really pleased with how it came out. Also, I was lazy and I just did the brick all over. I was like, I'm not messing with wallpaper. No offense. But we're just doing all brick, you know? Like I said, Coco and Genji came into this space, mostly Coco. They came into this space and they took a space that was very bare bones and they made it homely and cozy and nice. This bookshelf area, this took it out of me. Something about the brown color of those bookshelves from Get to Work was just messing with my head, and I just couldn't get it to work. I just couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get a rug to work. I couldn't get little like chairs to work. Oh, I put that stereo there that looks like a guitar amp, and I put a guitar. So if any of them decide to pick up the guitar, I can go right ahead and be very annoying playing the guitar. I put this cardboard here. Honestly, I should have put the cardboard in the painting area for Coco, but oh well. But yeah, they took this space that's very industrial and cold, and they made it like homey and fun and like decorated it. And I think it's fun. And I had a lot of fun converting instead of like building from scratch. I thought that was like a fun challenge. But as you can see, I spend a lot of time in this game just adding little decorations, making things cozy. As you know, I'm a bit of an over-decorator in Animal Crossing. And this game is 10 times worse because I have no limitations. I can put any item I want anywhere. I can download CC. I can have any piece of furniture I could imagine. I could have any clothes I could imagine. It's really like I love the creativity, but also, as you can tell by, once again, the runtime of this video, I sometimes don't know how to handle it very well. It's too much even for me, I will say. I'm just gonna struggle with this area a little bit. Let's talk about my day yesterday, because normally when I have a build go up late, it's because I had like a horrible, awful day. But yesterday I had just like a really lovely day. It was my best friend's birthday. We have almost the same birthday. Yes, that is completely coincidental. But it's fun because it's like we have like a birthday week. We hung out. I got her. I'm such a genius. I went to McDonald's to get McDonald's breakfast. Like, obviously you have to wake up early, so it's like special. And I got her a McGriddle, and I like put a candle in the McGriddle and lit it as like a birthday cake, but it's a McGriddle. And I brought it to her in the morning. It was so fun. So we had a delicious, nutritious McDonald's breakfast together, and then I gave her her present, which, not to brag or anything, but I handmade her a card that had Celeste on it, because I got her like a little Celeste plushie for her birthday. I'm not going to post a picture of it because, you know, it was a birthday present, but I'm very proud of it. I saw someone's art on Twitter. They did like an embroidery of Celeste, and I was like, that's perfect, and I just painted it on a card. So now you know that just like in Animal Crossing, I also love to steal in real life. I'm not much of an artist. I'm much better at other art, like writing and photography, but not at drawing. Drawing is not my strong suit. But it doesn't have to be. I can just, you know, it's just something I do for fun. what are your guys like hobbies? You know, like what do you guys do outside of work that you just like do for fun? I mean, I would say that gaming is a hobby, even if I do also do it for work. It's like a mixture of both, which is not the best, but it is fun. It is fun to you know, I gotta go work. I gotta go make a Sims house. Never thought I'd say that before. Um, but yeah, what do you guys do as like a hobby? Like, what's your interest? I'm curious. I'm very curious. I'd like to know, especially because I have so many like lovely like repeat commenters who like comment on every video, and I get to interact with you, and I see you guys on stream, and you know, I love getting to know you guys. So like, let me know like what your hobby is. Once again, back on my cluttering game, okay? This is genuinely like 99% of the time suck that happens to me in The Sims 4. That's why building that other house was so easy for me, because there's so little clutter because it was so cheap. You know, I have to be very purposeful with the clutter that I choose in like a starter house, for example. But in a house like this where there's no money limits, because like I'm not playing as these Sims, so I can money cheat as much as I want. It's just all based on their personality. Then I have no control, absolutely none. I really struggled with picking what to put on this wall, to be honest. Like, this seems like a house where they should have art because Coco's an artist, but like, she's also like a minimalist cool girl, so I don't want it to be like too visually cluttered, if that makes sense. Plus I just, you know, I like the idea that she makes the art in the house, so I didn't want it to be too full of like other art. But yes, I think we are about to move on to some different rooms now, finally. Oh my god, I'm not even done cluttering that area. I just like I don't build in order. You may have noticed that in my Animal Crossing videos too. Like, I don't build in any particular order. I just sort of build like whatever, like, oh, I have an idea for that right now. So I think we move on to the bathroom really quickly. I used this like little cubby hole to make like a little wash closet, I guess, and then I just had a single pedestal sink and a gigantic, absolutely gigantic mirror, and some art on the opposite wall, just to make it look like a cool, fun, like, guest bathroom. That is where the drama comes in, besties, because there is only one shower / tub combo in this house, and it is in the upstairs Jack and Jill bathroom in between Coco and Genji's bedrooms. So like, what's going on with that, you know? Like, actually, I bet it's very annoying for Coco, because Genji he loves to work out, and I imagine he's a very sweaty man. So I bet it's like not, it's probably not a fun and flirty time. It's probably a very gross and sweaty time. But you know, there could be drama. You don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in the Let's Play. I think the next video that I'm going to do in this series is going to be the first episode where I attempt to earn enough money to actually afford the house that I built in my previous speed build. Because like I said earlier, you start off a legacy challenge with way less money than a normal sim starts off with. So we have to earn our way to the top. I think I'm going to have my sim be an author. I'm pretty sure that's what I set her like traits to be, to like optimize that. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun. We'll have a fun time. We'll probably end up just scavenging for like rare fruit and stuff and selling it to make enough money to buy the house and to buy a laptop, because the house doesn't have a laptop in it. But yeah, here I am cluttering up the kitchen. This is actually pretty fast just because most of the kitchen is windows, which thank God. Oh my God, the amount of time that I spend in kitchens normally, absolutely not. I was not about to do that with this house. So I just put some decorations down. I put those like Mount Kohlrabi decorations and had little pops of blue, and I put like a knife rack on the wall. I think that's all that I did. Oh yeah, and I put like the little thing next to the stove top. And I think that's it for the kitchen. Oh, and then I made this little area up here. I wanted to put this couch from City Living because it's kind of like old and gross, and it's like she got that at the flea market or whatever. But I ended up going with the couch from the industrial stuff back because it just looks really nice. I really like that couch. I would have used it downstairs, but I was just really enjoying using the couch from Eco Lifestyle, which, to be fair, like I said, I use Eco Lifestyle in literally every build that I ever do. If you're a builder, that pack is incredible, especially if you're doing like challenges, because they have a ton of like super cheap, like dirty mattresses and like old-fashioned TVs that you can find in the dumpster. And I would say City Living also has good stuff if you want to build like a rundown type of build. So Eco Lifestyle and City Living, both very useful for like something like cheap and kind of grimy, I guess. Oh, I love that I put the aprons over there for her. I thought that was so cute. Honestly, that base game update they did recently had some really great stuff in it. I was really pleased with that. Here I am working on the front area. Okay, this was the entire reason that I wanted them to be roommates. I thought that if you have a bodybuilder and an artist, like a big mural painter, it would make perfect sense for them to rent like a huge industrial loft space together, especially like a converted factory that has this like huge open area where they can work out and make art. Like that's like the perfect excuse to have them live together. Not an excuse, but like I just, the idea for the build came to my mind, especially because I knew that this lot existed in Windenburg already, and that's like the setting for the Legacy Challenge. So I'm like, we already have the lot, so I don't need to like build the entire outside from scratch. I can just tear down the inside and customize it and make it perfect for them. And that was basically the inspiration behind this entire build, like the way that it looks and the fact that they're roommates with each other and the drama that ensues from that. And yeah, I just thought it was really fun. And I don't know really what to do with these snowboards, to be honest. I actually have snowboarding as a hobby for Genji, as long with like rock climbing and like hiking and all of that stuff. I wish I could fit the rock climbing wall in this build, because you'd think that like a build that was this large, you'd be able to fit it. And you should, but it's just like that Coco's area takes up so much space, and Genji's area is on the same side as the stairs. So he just has like so much less room to work with, and I feel kind of bad, but also like it's fine, it's whatever. I know that that's like for the rain. It's like what's it called? Similar to like gutters or whatever, like a rain chain, I guess. But I thought it would be cool if that's like the chain to like open and close the garage. So that's why I put that over there, and as well as like the little shoe rack and the little coat rack. And obviously you gotta have the basketball and the soccer ball, of course, for Genji. Here I am doing the fire pit in the back. Now that I think about it, I probably should put a fireplace back here, but I just thought the fire pit was fun. Is it safe to have a fire pit underneath covered ground like this? Probably not, but who cares? And I also put another mural area for Coco. Coco has a lot of space to paint. She also has like a tablet that she can paint on. So she's all set, to be honest. Like she's ready for her career as a professional artist. Okay, this decoration from the bowling pack is probably my like least favorite part of this area. Like I just wanted something to go on that wall, and I could not for the life of me think of what to put there. And I'm not 100% pleased with that decoration, to be honest. But it fits, and it fits the color scheme of the room, and it's like artsy and cool, I guess. I don't know. I thought it worked. It works well enough, I suppose. But that's definitely, I would say, if there's one part of the build that I would like go back and adjust afterwards, it would probably be that. See, it's just like little things like that it's like it totally, it doesn't make the build look terrible or anything, but just like my perfectionist brain is like, I need to fix it. Here I am adjusting the Jack and Jill bathroom situation. If the bathroom was bigger, I probably would have done a separate wash closet for the toilet again, but it wasn't, so I ended up having a sink with like a counter next to it, so I could put like a hairdryer and like a little makeup tray. Because Coco's like a cool girl, and I'm sure that she has incredible organization skills, but that doesn't mean she's not a little bit messy, Like, she may be annoyed that Genji is sweaty and stinky all over the house, but she can leave a mess too, okay? She's capable of it. But yeah, I used the same sink as in the kitchen because I like the industrial vibe, and the same counters as well. And I used this shower. We need more shower tub combos. We need a double wide shower or a shower tub combo that is not the one of the 3 that we have in game. You heard me right. There are only 3 shower tub combos in this game. This game is 7 years old. Come on now. And like 2 of them are base game. And like one of them is kind of modern. I guess this one's also kind of modern too, but none of them is like a modern looking shower tub combo. Actually, I lied. We had a shower tub combo that came with the vampire pack, but it looks extremely similar to the one in the base game. So that's why I think we only have 3 in my head. But we need more of those, EA, please. We need a lot of things in this game, but that's one of them. But yeah, here I am moving on to the bedrooms. The bedrooms are really fun. I really love doing the closets. The closets from Dream Home Decorator are so fun to like. I love like putting like things in little slots. I had a lot of fun with that. And the bedrooms are pretty simple. I ended up putting this bed in Coco's room, and I put this bed in Genji's room. I wanted Genji's room to have like a green and purple theme because those are his favorite colors, and then Coco's room is more like beige and green because those are her favorite colors. So there we go. There's the explanation. They both have a mirror in the same place, and they also both have a desk in the same place, but the furniture items are a little bit different. Genji has another yoga mat, so he has 3. Unless Coco wants to do some yoga. Like, I don't know her life. But he has one, and there's like little sports equipment around, and he has like a little laptop, but he just has what he needs. He's not a very fancy guy. And then Coco has a ton of art stuff. She has like drawings up on the wall, and she has an easel, and like I mentioned before, like a little tablet, and she's all set in her room. Her room is It's stunning. It's incredible. These are sort of what the rooms looked like in the loft that I toured when I was apartment hunting, to give you an idea. But just like imagine this, but like less nice. Uh, and obviously none of the nice furniture came with it or anything like that either. So just imagine that in your mind, besties. And then you'll have an idea of like what they were offering for me for way too much money. Absolutely way too much. I already paid too much to begin with, but that was very funny of them. That was hilarious. Oh yeah, this was the Genji's desk. I had that purple lamp. I thought that was super cute, and the purple flowers. Gotta tie in the colors, besties, in the purple book. And then we did some green accents. I had a green rug, adding that ottoman over there, and I put a stereo so you can work out, as well as, like I said, the yoga mat. What else? Ooh, I just remembered. By the time you guys watch this, Nintendo Direct will have come out. So let me know what you guys thought of it. I'm not predicting Animal Crossing news because, I mean, they told us that was the last major update. So I imagine we'll still get like seasonal items and maybe like a small bug fix here or there, but nothing that they would put in Nintendo Direct. We'll probably get Splatoon and Kirby news, maybe Zelda, but probably not. Maybe Mario Kart? I don't know. We'll talk about it in the Saturday video, and that's correct. I am posting a Saturday video this week as per usual. You'd think that I wouldn't because I'm doing that live stream, but no. I'm tired of getting my videos out late. I want to get a video out on time, and I want to do a Valentine's Day video for y'all, and I have one in mind, and I'm very excited. It's going to be a classic Happy Home Paradise video, and it's going to be super cute, and I'm super excited to show it to you guys. So for those of you who somehow got 35 minutes into a Sims 4 speed build but hate this type of content, you're going to like what's coming on Saturday. So thank you, by the way. If you are just watching this, you probably don't play The Sims 4, know that much about The Sims 4, but you're here anyway. And you know what? I'm happy that you're here because you get to experience Coco and Genji's beautiful loft that they live in, you know? So you got something for everyone, you know? If you care about Coco and Genji, if you care about The Sims, if you care about, I don't know, an industrial loft, if you care about my dumb voiceover, we've got it all here for you folks. It's the whole package. Here's Coco's room coming together. I had a very clear vision in my mind of how I wanted Coco's room to look, and I'm super pleased with it. Can you imagine sitting at this gorgeous desk with all this beautiful furniture and like the view of like the old city and the water and just like doing your little drawings and like being on your little laptop? Can you imagine? Oh my God, that would be just spectacular. That would be stunning. I would love that for me. Okay, I spent so long looking for this stupid furniture item from this pack. This thing, okay. I spent forever and a day looking for that stupid little thing. It only took like a couple seconds in the video because of how fast it's sped up, but it took me forever. I could not find it. It's like a little cubby that you like put art supplies in. That's the vibe that it gives off. Ooh, here I am doing Coco's closet. I wanted to pick like the most boring clothes possible because that's like her vibe, you know? And then for Genji's, I just went with purple and green. But yeah, I had fun cluttering up the closets and like adding little shoes and everything. I gave Genji lots of sneakers. And I gave Coco some like heels and little cute things. I am so excited to show you these Sims. They look so good. Coco especially, like when I say she's a cool girl, y'all are not ready for how cool Coco is. She's a cool girl. Okay, you're about to be intimidated by her. I would be. Oh yeah, and I put curtains in the bedrooms. I didn't put curtains anywhere else in the house because I don't know. It's just loft vibes, you know. It's like open air, got the windows open. I didn't want to over clutter the space with curtains, so I thought curtains in the bedroom would be nice. This is just me cluttering up Coco's room and a little bit of Genji's room as well. I ended up putting this rug. I completely forgot about that rug from the fitness stuff pack. I use that all the time. I use stuff from the fitness stuff pack all the time, which they give us so many packs, especially like little stuff packs and kits that have like really good builds and create sim items in them, but like the gameplay is like kind of subpar. So it's like I couldn't recommend to someone like, oh, go buy the fitness stuff pack and like get a climbing wall. Like that's dumb. But the items in it are really beautiful, so I like want to use them in builds. But don't worry, I definitely have plans to do like limited pack builds. My gallery will be in the description. Like I said, I'm not going to post the Sims that I make because they use so much CC, but I will post the builds that I do for this series. I totally forgot to post my starter house, so I'm gonna do that literally after I upload this video. That's the first thing I'm gonna go do. But yeah, I think for this series, I'm just sort of gonna clutter to my heart's content and like use all the items that I want just to make their houses look nice, because it's like for a specific character. But I definitely, if you guys wanted me to build like a starter house, like a base game, family house type of thing, I'd love to do that. So let me know down in the comments if how you're feeling about Sims stuff. Like I said, I love to build in this game, and frankly, doing a limited pack build would probably help me a lot in terms of how long it takes for me to build. So I would gladly do one of those builds. But yes, I will make sure to post both this build and my previous speed build when I upload this video so you guys can download them. Like I said earlier, the landscaping, very lazy. I will do a build with better landscaping another time with a different build that didn't take me 4 hours. Though to be fair, I imagine that a build that has complicated landscaping will take me 4 hours anyway. But for now, we're just sticking with the little planter boxes that they had initially in the house. Like I said, very glad I did not have to rebuild the outside. It already existed for me. But I was just filling them out a little bit more and adding a couple more plants, especially in the area with the windows on the bottom floor so you could see out and see all the beautiful plants. Speaking of beautiful plants, I also added some planters in the back for Coco. I don't know if she likes gardening. I forget if I set that as one of her likes. We'll see in a minute though when I go into Create a Sim. Here I am doing the front. I thought about adding like vines and like overgrown stuff on here, but it was just too busy and too cluttered and I ended up getting rid of it. Instead, I put like a little seating area out front, so like, I don't know, Coco can come sit and like have a cup of coffee and read a book while she watches Genji play basketball by himself. I don't know. I thought it would be cute and like have it be like a little patio area, but you know, it's like on the sidewalk. That's where I likely would have put one of the debug menu cars if I had put a debug menu car, but I did not do that. And I like the seating area. Yep, I used that plane again. Oh, those are their bikes over there too. They have bikes. So, you know, just like in Animal Crossing. I love it. We love to see it. We're almost at the end of this build, actually. I am so excited to take you guys into Create a Sim. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, I had so much fun with these Sims. We'll actually see their likes and dislikes, so you'll get to see that. Get excited. Speaking of getting excited, I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but my birthday live stream happening on Saturday, the 12th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have Happy Home Paradise, submit your build. I want to see your builds. I've been having comments from people like, "Oh, I want you to look at my build." It's like, go submit it. It's in the description. Info is in the description. If you're watching this video in the future, don't worry about it. It's cool. I'll do another build tour eventually, but this is for my birthday. I'm very excited about it. And also as a thank you to 10K. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to thank you for all of that, but this is my best attempt, I suppose. But yeah, we're just about done. I'm gonna set the lot traits. I set it, I think, to Bracing Breezes and Home Studio for each of their respective careers, and then Flirty for, you know, get the flirty vibes. Ooh, yay, we're going in Create a Sim. So here we are in Create a Sim. This is pre-recorded. I'm just showing you guys Genji and Coco. This is Genji. His last name is based off of the novelist who wrote the novel that the name Genji comes from. He wants to be a bodybuilder. He has high metabolism. He's active. He's a bro, and he's flirty. Those are his likes and dislikes. He loves the colors purple and green, obviously. This is his main outfit. Super cute, super casual. We got the green sweater, perfect for him. Love his hair, love his beard. Here's his purple formal wear. You know, he's a very formal guy, Genji. Ooh, he has 2 workout outfits. Obviously one where he's shirtless. That's just the vibe. Thank you, Genji. And then this is the second one. I thought it was super fun to have the bright green. Here's his sleepwear. He has his hair down. Very cute, very cash. Love it. Here is his party wear. Got the green jacket going on. Very cool. Cool guy, Genji. You're a cool guy. His swimwear is so fun. I love these purple and green shorts. It's such a fun pattern. And then we have his hot weather wear, which has this adorable little vest and this button up. And we had to have the purple sneakers. And then here is his cold weather outfit. So yep, that is Genji. And here is Coco. Look at this girl. Her tattoos, her bleached hair, her eyebrows. We love to see it. I just picked a common last name for Coco. And she's a painter extraordinaire, a muser. She's mean. She's an art lover, and she's self-assured. She's very confident. Those are her likes and dislikes. She's stunning. She's gorgeous. I wish I had the confidence to walk around looking like this. Like, she looks amazing. Here is her other second everyday outfit. I just thought that the green and beige was perfect. This incredible suit, absolutely love, with the shoes, her absolute baddie workout gear, which she's never going to use because she hates working out. Here is her sleepwear. Ooh, I have a headcanon that Fuchsia made her those shorts. Here is her party wear. Super duper cute. Here is her swimwear. Love the green vibes. Here is her hot weather outfit. I thought that the overalls were cute because she's an artist. And here is her snowy outfit. So yes, those are the Sims. I'm so excited to start playing this Legacy Challenge. Like I said, my next Sims video is going to be the first episode of gameplay where we're trying to earn money to buy a house. And my next Animal Crossing video is, of course, going to be my stunning Happy Home Paradise Valentine's Day speed build, along with my birthday live stream on Saturday. I hope to see you there. Remember, all of the information about that is down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. I post videos here every Wednesday and Saturday, and I also live stream at least once a week. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a comment. Remember to send me your builds, and I'll see you all on Saturday. Bye!